Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly message for the week commencing the 20th of April. Now, this first 5 minutes of the reading, I'm going to focus on the Capricornian risings, and I'm going to ask a question about how Uranus is going to affect you when it goes into Gemini. Gemini is the higher Uranus is the higher octane of Mercury, so it's all about communication, innovation, short-term travels, trips, so cars, around your community, around your neighborhoods, the way you converse, the way you communicate, the way you talk to one another. For a lot of you, well, not for some of you, for a lot of you, it is moving from your sixth house. No, it's moving from your fifth house of daily routine, of create. I'm not doing very well here. It's moving from your fifth house of creativity, children, play, and it's going into your sixth house, which is all about your work, your service to others, your daily routines. Also about sometimes the sixth house can be in correlation to illnesses and injuries. So it's a difficult house to deal with. But if you have placements in the six, you probably would have already mastered it. So because of the work, I'm going to pull out a couple of cards for you that pertain to your career and your job, and kind of see what the energy is that could possibly come up for you in the next 7 years until 2033, right? So we have timing here and opportunity. These cards came out together, which kind of tell me that there's going to be an opportune time for you to do something. We have doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in new ventures. Just do it. So the first couple of months in the transit are the most important because it's the beginning and the end of a transit. So for some of you, because it's been in Taurus, you may have secured your foundations when it comes to your children, when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to really mastering what it is you want to do in that side of things. But now there's a shift coming in your career, in your work, in your service to others. And if you don't have a career, it's how you present yourself to do charitable work, right? And it's all in the timing as well. So don't just go for any old thing. It has to align with your purpose. Or if it doesn't, you need to make a different decision, right? So we have, these are beautiful, Capricorn. We have unfolding and guidance. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dark in this room today, but I'm going to do my best to kind of work with the light that I have. I don't know if this will help. Does that help? Yeah, I think that helps. Here we go. Guidance and unfolding. I'll read these out to you, but look at this guidance card. Look how beautiful that is. So that's your angels coming through, divine guidance, right? Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your life's purpose in life. So really, what I just said, don't just say yes to any old Tom, Dick and Harry. Really do pay attention to what it is you're choosing. And then we have unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. So I really like these cards for you here, Capricorn, because it shows that you're going through growth. But it's a slow growth, and we like that. That's how we want growth to be, right? We don't want growth to be like quick because it's uncomfortable. Okay, so let's get your energies for this week, for the 20th of April, for my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Thank you. We also, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading with me. Bear with me, Capricorn. My voice is croaky today. I'm not feeling too well, but I thought that I would come on here and do it because I don't want to be flaky. So what did we have first? We had refresh and recharge. Take time out from the busy and stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun on your face, wiggle your toes in the grass, and get back to being grounded. okay? This is a time for you to really refresh your energy, really pay attention to your body as well. If you're feeling like exhausted and feeling tired, vitamin D is amazing for you. Just sitting out in the sun for 1 hour, you'll be surprised at how different you feel. Now, this one is a little bit of a tough love, Capricorn. It says, suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it? So it could be that maybe something hasn't gone the way that you planned. Maybe you're having to face consequences, or you're having to realize that my plans are not going to go the way I wanted them to go. So it's kind of like, well, what are you going to do now about it? Are you just going to sit there? And it's crazy because at the bottom of the deck, you've got loss. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. So that's that kind of clearing out energy where source is aligning you with your purpose and your life trajectory is changing. But in order for that to happen, we have to lose a few things along the way, right? We have to lose that comfortable belly fat in order for us to kind of emerge into that beautiful butterfly, and we want our summer bodies. We're just going to have to cut back on chocolates and pizzas and ice cream. And for me, it's macarons. Just have to say no. And then we have vices. Whether we admit it or not, we all have bad habits that do not serve us for our greater good. Use that knowledge to become a better version of you. Capricorn, I don't know if this is your energy or if this is someone else's, but it's very, very evasive. It's evasive to me because I think I don't usually get messages like this for you. I feel like it's, hey, can we wake up and see reality for what it is? What's going on here, Caps? What's going on? Let's have a look at the oracles, and then we'll get your tarots, the energy with the tarot out for you. But I just feel like, what is this? Suck it up, refresh, vices, and loss. Something's happened this week that's making you feel a little bit. So we have observer, sitting back, watching the people around you, watching the patterns around you, not inputting, not putting your own advice or your 2 cents in, just making sure that you're taking time to really, really look at people, watch what it is. Study, maybe for some of you, it's like studying the competition, having a look and see what's out there. Oh, wow. And then we have not for you. There's something here that source doesn't really want you to get involved with, partake in. It's not for you to be strategic. It's not for you to be smart about things. And then we have, okay, good. We have serendipity there, which is like you being at the right place at the right time. Knowing that this is happening for a reason. It's divinely placed, divinely timed. You were meant to see this going on. We have message in a bottle. So it's like maybe you receive a message this week, but this isn't the week for you to respond. Maybe just watch and see if I'm hearing, have they changed? Do they know better now? So I think maybe this week you're being asked to wait to see if someone has changed. Let's get into it. For Capricorn, please. Capricorn's energy for the week commencing the 20th. What's going on? 3 of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. The Fool, the Chariot wanted to come out. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles for me. The 2 of Wands. There's some plans being made here with other individuals, other energies. Your energies intertwined with other people. What is the 10 of Swords? You're working on something. The Ace of Cups, forgiveness. Purifying yourself from the hurt, knowing it's a blessing in disguise. Okay. I'm hearing this isn't something that's big. It's just like little things that don't line up with you. The Fool, the Strength, and the Chariot. The Six of Pentacles, moving towards something that has a give and take energy, that's equal, equilibrium, reciprocity. What's this about? We've got the King of Swords, we've got the Four of Cups, and we have the Lovers. For some of you, you're distracting yourself this week. You're going out, you're celebrating. Some of you could be celebrating, you could be going to parties, engagements with family. It's like you're surrounding yourself with people that have good vibe energies, right? Like high vibrational energies. You don't want to hear from a certain individual this week. You're like, I don't want to have this conversation this week. I just want to go out and enjoy have a good family weekend or party or organize something. But you're kind of like, I just don't want, and you're very clear about this, King of Swords, and your action in this as well. For some of you, you may have blocked a person. You may have just deleted them out of your life for this week. You've kind of, so like, I've made a decision that I don't want to deal with it this week, and I'm completely certain and clear about that. I do not want to deal with this individual this week. You're kind of telling me here, not this week. This week, I'm going to focus on going out and enjoying my life with my friends and my family, and I'm going to nurture myself. I want to keep quiet. I want to wait. I want to be on my own. That's what you're saying. You're kind of saying here, like, I don't, because whatever's happened here has hurt you, right? But it's like, everything's going to be okay because you've got the Ace of Cups there. So you're telling me, like, I know it's going to be okay because we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands here. So the beginning of the week, so there's something that you're starting here. You're organizing, you're planning, you're trying to get together, but you're working with other individuals, right? So you and another person or two other people are trying to plan something here. So it could be that you're planning how to open up a business. You're planning how to, I don't know, the grocery for next week or meal preps. There's something here that you're telling me, well, I was sat in the kitchen minding my own business, planning whatever it was that I was doing with this person. But what confuses me, and I will clarify because it's confusing me, like, how did we get from here to there to something so drastic? Because 3 major arcanas is drastic energy for me. It's like, no, I'm done. I'm going on a different pathway and you're not coming. I'm going to do something where people appreciate me and they value me and they appreciate, well, I've already said appreciate. So I just don't understand how we got from here to there. So I'm a bit like, and why don't you want to talk to this person? What have they done that's really pissed you off? Because there's a stubborn energy. It's like, I'm pissed off. I don't want to talk. It could be with a romantic partner. I mean, the Lovers is there, right? And then you've got the Message in the bottle. So that's that Four of Cups. That's them coming and saying, look, can we talk? And you're like, nope, not this week. And there's that taking the time out where you're just focusing on your happiness, your stability with your friends and your family. But I want to know what happened here. Can we get a little bit more insight into what happened here? Because something's made you think, I want to go and, okay, it's not drastic, but it's also, I'm hearing it's not small. So it could be something like you're planning your shopping trip, right? And your grocery list. And you turn around to the other person, housemate, flatmate, co-worker, whatever it is. Oh, I'm going to stop drinking dairy, not because I'm allergic to it, but I don't like the taste of cow's milk, and I'm going to start buying cow's milk instead, or goat's milk, or I'm going to start buying oat milk. And this other person's like, well, no, because oat milk has more sugar in it. They don't agree with you. And then at the end now you're like, well, no, I'm going to do it because courage, strength is a little bit of a stubborn energy as well. And you're like, well, you know, screw you. If you want to carry on drinking cow's milk that's filled with pesticides and whatever it is that they have, I don't know, I don't drink cow's milk. Not because I'm bougie. One, because I think, yeah, cows, you know, they're so cute. But two, gives me the weebie jeebies. It's like sucking from a mum's tits. So yeah, I do drink oat milk, and I know it's really sugary and really bad for you as well. But hey ho, you only live once, right? But it could be something as small as that. But in the process of it, they turn around and say to you, you know, well, we can't afford it. Six of Pentacles, we can't afford the extra cost of that. And you think, do you know what, whatever. If I have to cut back on maybe buying makeup to substitute the milk I want to drink, then yeah, I'm going to do it. It's just, it could be something as simple as that, you know. But for you, it's annoyed you because maybe there's a childhood wound there, because you've never been allowed to have what it is you've wanted to have, and you've been controlled all your life, and now it's like you feel that you're being controlled again. I don't know, that's the feeling I'm getting with this. But what happened with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands? What was being discussed and planned here? What was it? The Sun. Yeah, you were discussing something happy, like a happy trip. We've got the Death card, something that you wanted to change, right? You wanted to change something to maybe make you even healthier. Four of Swords. Like there's something here that you were planning on doing something that you thought made you happy. And it was like, it's to do with the change. Like I said, with the milk thing, it's like, I don't want cow's milk. I want goat's milk. Maybe some of you are just bougie, you know? I mean, my best friend drinks goat's milk and I think it's absolutely disgusting. But it's just animal milk for me. Again, weepy jeebies. What happened with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups? What's this Ten of Swords first? And then I'll clarify the Ace of Cups. What's the Ten of Swords? What was the hurt? The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. They're like, yeah, sure, you can have it, but you can buy it with your own money, because I'm not paying for it. This is coming off like a mum figure. Like, you tell your mum, oh, you know, by the way, mum, I don't want to King of Cups, Three of Cups, Seven of Wands. It's something that you want for something. You need this. There's an energy of, I need this to, it's like an ingredient. I keep getting that. Like, it's an ingredient. It's like a bougie posh ingredient that you need to finish up your dish. But you're just coming, I'm laughing because I just think you're coming off as so dramatic about it, Capricorn, that I don't know why I'm picking this energy up. You're just like, well, you know, when a teenager stomps their feet and they cross their arms, they're like, well, I don't do it. And then they storm up the stairs with that thud, 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 thud. And you think, oh my God. Like, is this puberty? Is this bad karma for what I've done? This is the mum asking herself this. But there's something along those lines. I don't know why I'm not taking this reading seriously. I just don't feel like it's a big deal. For some reason, I just feel someone is being a little bit too stubborn here. Ace of Cups. We have the Two. I'm not surprised you've confused yourself, my love, because I'm confused. That's what it is. I am not taking this reading seriously. You're like, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to hear from you ever again. Do you know, I might as well just do it myself, because no one is going to do what I want to do. And it's that thing, like I said, you were restricted for a long time by your parents saying, oh, you know, you can't have it. So maybe that has triggered some kind of wound. Yeah, a wound that needs to be healed, and you need to work on it. You need to work on it. Because you had that card here, suck it up, right? Suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way, right? Now you know what, now you know that, what are you going to do about it? Okay, in all seriousness, if this is because something that you had hoped was going to go in one particular direction and it didn't, and for some reason you feel betrayed. I mean, okay, if we look at it, it's 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. This was heavy manipulation when it came to maybe confusing you in why you want things done in a certain way, or why you want to set your foundations in that kind of way, right? But you've got the Ace of Pentacles there, which is like, this is an opportunity now for you to use it to your advantage. So what are you going to do with it now, Capricorn? Because you've seen the conflict and you've seen the mind games and you've seen the manipulation. But it's like you want to move forward with it, but you don't know how to. The energies there's telling me, like, I want to move forward. I want to start fresh. I want to do things again, but I don't know how to. So we've got the Fool and the Strength card. Let's clarify the Fool first. What's the Fool, please? Let's clarify the Fool. This brand new journey. Wow, yeah, look at that. Where someone appreciates me. I'm going where I'm appreciated, is what I'm hearing. And you're taking charge of this. You've got the Emperor there with the 4 of Wands. Oh, wow, look at that. 2 of Cups. For some of you, this could be a betrayal that you found out about. And it's caused a little bit of rockiness in the foundation of things. And maybe someone's coming back to make it up to you. And now that Emperor's out here, my energy has changed. It's very, very serious now. So something could have started out like in a playful way. You know, like this, the Sun here with the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Like it could have started out in a playful energy. Like you could have been joking around about something. And then someone took it a completely different way, like misinterpreted it due to their own insecurities. And you're like, shit, like I didn't mean for it to come out like that, you know? And that's exactly what this is. Like, can we talk? Can I explain to you? And you're like, nope. Just go back over there. Don't want to hear from you today. So for some of you, you're like, I'm just going to go where I'm appreciated. For some of you, you're taking a time out from all of this and you're going back to your family. You're just seeing you're surrounding yourself with people that lift you up vibrationally, right? What's the Strength card, please? You're being brave here, or being strong, or you're trying to tame that voice inside of you. You're learning about your strength. Okay, you're learning about what you're capable of. You're like, I'm capable of much more. Justice. So you're doing something here with the Strength card and the Page of Pentacles and the Justice card, where you're learning how to be more balanced in your life. You're learning how to be more judicially correct for you. Like I said, you're doing things right for you. You're like, I need to do what's right for me. And maybe that's what that loss is. Sometimes we lose something because it feels like here you have lost something. There's something that you have lost, right? We've got the 10 of Swords here. Let's be serious about this now. But for some of you, that energy was coming through quite heavily. I'm not gonna lie. But there's something here that you've lost, and it's upset you. But it's put you in a completely new path. But you're very angry with this person. You just don't want to speak to them this week. What's the Chariot, please? The 3 of Swords. And the 6 of... This one wants to come out. The World. Oh, wow. To the Page of Swords. You learn something here. 6 of Pentacles is the 6 of Swords. That's that message in a bottle. Sorry, that fell by the time it clicked. So for some of you, you may feel like your world is falling apart by you receiving some kind of news. Message in a bottle, right? What's the 6 of Swords? The Devil and the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Again. Some of you, this is definitely a childhood wound, like I said. but you are now like happy on your own. For some of you, you're moving someone out. The sun's come out twice now in your reading, and then you had that refresh, recharge. Takes time out, put the sun on your face, wiggle your toes around. Not for you, observer. There's something here where you're meant to not participate. Maybe for some of you, you're watching all of this happen because you've got observer there. Maybe for some of you, you're watching how shit's hit the fan. Someone's closing out a relationship here and they're walking away because they don't feel like they were ever appreciated, and they feel like they stuck with the devil for a long time. That's the energy they're giving me here. Like Knight of Pentacles to the devil. Like I stayed for a very long time in an unhealthy dynamic. Love, right? Love. They stuck for a very long time. Now this could be any relationship, because I'm not seeing anything like, it's a general reading, so I just think it's in general, right? The Empress, you're putting yourself first, my love, Capricorn. You're like, this is what I want to do. Not for you. You've got the Queen of Cups. You got the Five of Cups. And the Star. It's not for you to sit in regret. You cannot sit in regret here, Capricorn, okay? Whatever this not for you is that you need to follow your own direction. So wherever it is that you're being pulled towards right now, the direction you're being pulled to go to, this is what you need to do. You need to listen to your heart. Follow your heart. Don't live in regret and in sadness and in sorrow. Just don't do it. Sagittarius had a very similar message as well. But for some of you, you just do not want to hear from this person this week. You're just like, I need a beat. Okay, can we take a beat? Because this is just too much for me to handle. Let's get a message from Archangel Michael. Okay, we have trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. My goodness, that has sealed the reading, hasn't it? Okay, Capricorn, if you like this reading, please click like, share, subscribe, and allow the channel to grow. I want to say, I don't know, I'm not feeling with it today. I've got 2 more videos today, and then I'm going to have a cup of tea and rest and study some more. Anyway, take care.